Now, this is a headline that I didn't think I was going to read, to be honest with you, because of all the people that I thought would chime in. And trust me, there was a lot of people chiming in on this nonsense with Barbie, how everybody's trying to do this whole woe is me thing all online because suddenly Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie didn't get nominations. Oh my God, women didn't get nominations. The world is ending. But out of all the people who I thought would chime in, I damn sure didn't think that Hillary Clinton would chime in and try to make a statement regarding Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie. But apparently she has. So they have an article here from Bounding Into Comics with a headline that reads, two-time presidential runner-up Hillary Clinton offers condolences to Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie for Barbie Oscar snub. It can sting to win the box office, but not take home the gold. It's amazing how suddenly, to these people, getting a high number in the box office suddenly means you should be nominated for everything. Whereas before, when all these movies that were not woke, that made millions upon billions of dollars, when they didn't get Oscar nominations because they were not woke, right? They didn't have enough diversity in them or whatever. When they didn't get nominations, everybody said, well, tough shit, you got to deal with it. But now suddenly, because two women didn't get nominations, even though the movie got 8 nominations as a whole, that's not good enough. Like, we can't have that. These two women have to have at least a nomination because it had the highest or one of the highest box offices for the year. It's the most stupid lack of consistency argument that I've heard in a long time. So let's get into this article from Bounding Into Comics, guys. But of course, oh my God, that face. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Like the video to push us out into the YouTube algorithm, and consider subscribing to my manga channel. The links are in the description box below in my link tree. I will love to see you there. Now, this picture, whoever did this at Bounding Into Comics, great job, because that's a perfect reaction of Margot Robbie looking at Hillary Clinton. I love the mashup there. It says, never one to let a self-serving opportunity go to waste, which is absolutely true. Former Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton has forced her way into the discourse surrounding the lack of 2024 Academy Award nominations for director Greta Gerwig and star Margot Robbie's work on Barbie by way of a transparent offering of her condolences to the two Hollywood creatives. Why are you in this space? Like, why is Hillary Clinton making this a thing? Like, why are you here? Why are you making condolences? Why are you doing this? It's very clear, Hillary Clinton, that you're doing this because you saw a self-serving opportunity, like Bounding Into Comics said. You saw an opportunity to put your name in something that is basically trending and trying to make it into a message about women and how they didn't get nominated just because maybe they're women or whatever the case may be. It's stupid. Like, you think they really got stolen from? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Really? There is so many other examples of people getting robbed because of ideologies and whatnot, and you want to get mad because they didn't get nominated. Look at Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy, the top-selling game of 2023, against all odds, against all attempts at boycotts, against all attempts at bad press, against all attempts of bad retweets and messaging and all that nonsense, it still was a top-selling game of 2023, and yet it was never even mentioned in the award shows. It was never even talked about. They didn't care to even bring it up because it's a game that obviously benefited J.K. Rowling, and the message around that is that no matter what, because it's considered transphobic, you can never bring it up. So that game got snubbed. That game got robbed. Every single developer that worked on that game got robbed, and you don't see them making a big stink about it. And yet here we are, where you have an ex-presidential candidate making a big stink about a fucking movie. It just makes no sense. It says, as announced by the Academy on January 23rd, in breaking the absolutely unrealistic expectation held among Barbie diehards that it would sweep the award ceremony with a nomination in almost every category, the film would only find itself in running for 8 specific accolades: Best Actor in a Supporting Role, Best Actress in a Supporting Role, Best Costume Design, Best Picture, Best Production Design, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Original Song. Yet despite the impressive showing, the film's multiple nominations were not celebrated. Rather, fans found themselves outraged over the fact that neither Gerwig nor Robbie's Barbie work had received nods for Best Director or Best Actress, though it should be noted that the director, along with her husband Noah Baumbach, has received a specific nomination for her work on the film's screenplay, so much so, in fact, that the LA Times' Mary McNamara even went as far as to outright wish violence against Academy members over the decision. Why are these people allowed to wish violence against people they disagree with. These are the same people that want to claim that they are at risk because everybody else has a different ideology or a different belief. These are the same people that are saying, oh, you just want to see us killed. You're wishing violence against us. They're the same ones that are the first ones to be violent against anybody that disagrees with them. Why are they allowed to do this? It is absolutely stupid. They should get called out every single time they do this nonsense. They are wishing violence against people for an Academy Award. Like, that is the simplest thing and most stupid thing to wish violence against someone on, but they're doing it anyway. It says, and unfortunately for everyone, among this vocal contingent of overly performative critics, I agree with that, was none other than arguably one of the most wildly disliked politicians in American history, Clinton herself. Seizing the chance to center herself within the conversation, the former United States Secretary of State took to Twitter on January 24th and declared, Greta and Margot, while it can sting to win the box office but not take home the gold, your millions of fans love you. You're both so much more than enough. Oh my God. She added before ultimately closing out her tweet with the hashtag Hillary Barbie. Bro, the cope is incredible. You're both so much more than enough. Really? Really? That is amazing. It's a two-factor statement, right? So you guys know enough is the whole thing that was trending during Barbie's release, right? Being enough, right? Okay, you get that. But there's also a meaning behind that too. She's saying that both of them are so much more than the man figure in the movie, the man figure that everybody loved, the man figure that actually got nominated for an award. She's trying to say that both these females are so much more than him. It's a double-edged kind of meaning that she has behind that statement. It says, as noted above, while Clinton may be the one with the pink-tinged outrage waves well most known supporters, she is far from its only one. 4 years after being overlooked for her work behind the camera for Little Women, the Academy's director Branch again slighted Gerwig, this time for Barbie, criticized Glenn Whipp, another LA Times columnist. You think making a movie that grossed more than $1.4 billion in the box office, earned ecstatic reviews, and launched 1,000 think pieces would have merited a nomination? Now again, ladies and gentlemen, we have gone over all the tweets in my last video, so I'm not going to do it again, but there was tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet of people just losing their minds, absolutely losing their minds. And you know what's sad? A lot of them are just basically feminists. Even the males are just male feminists that are coming out and trying to make this into a thing. It really is sad to see, but ultimately at the end of the day, they're going to do what they got to do to virtue signal. And this is another example of a prime opportunity for every single male feminist that will never get a woman to sleep with them, guaranteed, is to try to come out and virtue signal and to try to say, oh, these women deserve the world. They should have been nominated. They've been robbed. It really is sad, ladies and gentlemen. So Barbie is showing us yet again where these people stand, at least mentally anyway, and the fact that they're a big one hit, right? This is their one woke hit, or at least it's a movie that some consider woke, some didn't consider woke. At the end of the day, whether it was woke or not, they have latched themselves onto this movie. The left has latched themselves onto Barbie as their epic win for the year, because God knows they didn't get a lot of epic wins. They got a lot of big flops and epic fails, but they damn sure didn't get many wins. So this was their one major win, and they've been holding on tight, and they were hoping that these Academy Awards were going to nominate these two women. And guess what? Even the woke Academy Awards didn't even bother nominating these two females. So the fact that they feel some sort of way about it is absolutely hilarious to me, and I love seeing the meltdown. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.